In fishes, heart is two-chambered with one auricle and one ventricle. The blood first gets collected at sinus venosus, a chamber before the auricles, and is then passed on to the auricle. So, heart of fish pump only deoxygenated blood. The deoxygenated blood from aorta passes over the gills where it gets oxygenated. The oxygenated blood flows to the various parts of the body and is again returned to the heart. So this type of circulation is called as single circulation because the flow of blood only once through the heart in a complete cycle. In amphibians, the heart is three-chambered and consists of two auricles and one ventricle. So auricles are completely partitioned by the septum, and right auricle receive the deoxygenated blood while the left auricle receive the oxygenated blood. So the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood streams is prevented by the ridges and folds of ventricle surfaces and by the spiral valve present at the base of conus arteriosus. So the spiral valve incompletely divides conus arteriosus in such a way the oxygenated blood is passed through the body and deoxygenated blood to the lungs. So two different systems from heart, one to the lungs from where returns back to the heart after oxygenation, and another to the body is called double circulation. In reptiles, heart is incompletely four-chambered, two auricles, and completely divided septum, but ventricle is not only partially divided. So in reptilia, a complete four-chamber heart is found only in the crocodilians line and exceptions. So reptilian heart is also show a double circulation with a high degree of separation of deoxygenated and oxygenated blood. The heart is completely four-chambered in birds and mammals, two auricles and two ventricles. So right and left auricle as well as the right and left ventricles have completed septa in between them. So they are completely four-chambered heart. So no mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood takes place. So deoxygenated blood is pumped out to lungs while the oxygenated blood is to the body, thus forming two different routes of double circulation. One is body to heart and heart to body. Another is heart to lungs and lungs to heart. So in this way, two means double circulation takes place. Such a heart has a great evolutionary significance as it can cope up with the increased oxygen demand of the complex body. So, four-chambered heart is basically found in crocodiles, birds, and mammals. In fishes, two-chambered heart, one atrium, and one ventricle. In amphibians and reptiles, three-chambered heart. Heart is three-chambered, two atrium, and one ventricle. And in crocodile, birds, and mammals, four-chambered heart, two atrium, two atria or two ventricles. Single circulation, incomplete double circulation, and double circulation. Fishes, single circulation takes place in fishes. Body tissue and gills, heart So this is single circulation. In amphibians and reptiles, incomplete double circulation takes place. Lungs reach into the left atrium, body tissue to right atrium, and ventricles is not divided. Single ventricles are present. So this is called incomplete double circulation. And in birds and mammals, double circulation takes place. The flow of blood between heart to lungs and lungs to heart, and body to heart and heart to body. So pure and impure blood flow separately. That's why this is called double circulation. Circulation of blood in the human body. So in circulatory system have two parts, hearts and vessels. Vessels such as arteries and veins, tissues, blood vessels, arterioles, venules. So in next video we will talk about the structure of heart and their parts. So thank you, students.